you some important commentary coming in. India will see some slowdown next year, but it will still outperform the rest of Asia. That's the word coming in from Bank of America's head of global economics, Claudio Irigoyen. My colleague Nigel spoke to him and asked him how he sees top economies fare this year and where India really fits into that picture. Listen in.
Global growth less synchronized over time. So the pandemic was sort of the pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine conflict was sort of a couple of global shocks that hit most of the economies at the same time, not in the same magnitude. Obviously, Europe was much more hit by the energy shock associated with the Russia-Ukraine conflict than the US or China. But the pandemic was roughly the same type of shock for everyone. In the US, back to the US, we expect a soft landing. It's important to clarify that soft landing doesn't mean no landing. And soft landing obviously is not a recession and it's not a hard landing. Soft landing means that the economy will grow for 4, 5, maybe 6 quarters below potential, yes. But without having any quarter of negative growth. So it will be a smooth slowdown of the economy that will be enough for bringing inflation down to target roughly in 2025. Within emerging markets, you have pockets of opportunities. Yeah. This year, Mexico did very well because it's linked to the US. So the outperformance of the US led to an outperformance of Mexico. Brazil sort of did pretty well because of the outperformance of the agricultural sector. And to your point, India will be one of the outperformers this year, growing probably north of 7%. Some slowdown into next year, but still outperforming the rest of Asia and the rest of emerging markets. Vietnam will do also well, but India will be probably one of the best stories of the next 3 years.
All right, that is a very interesting conversation. But with that, we're going to get into a short break. On the other side, we have